going on YouTube? CDA Green here, back with another video, and today we have You're Teaching People to Walk All Over You by Berto. Shout out my dog. That's a very thought-provoking statement. Let's listen to what he has to say. If you like the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate y'all watching. Let's hop straight to it.
Sometimes you just gotta say, everybody, bro. If you're anything like me, there gets to a point where you wake up every day, you answer somebody's phone call, you answer somebody's text message, somebody's asking you to do this, somebody's asking you to do that. You're getting pulled in all these different directions. And then when you finally get some time to yourself, more than halfway throughout the day, 8, 10, 12 hours have passed, and you finally get a moment to yourself to work on the things that you're passionate about, and you think about what you actually care about as an individual, and you're tired, you feel drained, you feel
heavy on that, bro. Heavy on that. Y'all know I've been saying I want to be consistent, but it's just hard sometimes between school, work, gym. Sounds like excuses, but it's what I go through. By the time I lay down at the end of the day, bro, I eat my food for the night. It's like 9, 10, 11. I'm tired of this shit. If I went into bed, bro, I'd be asleep in like 5 minutes, bro. I promise you. I can't even watch TV no more around that time because I get so tired. You feel me? But yeah, bro, it's hard. Especially when you go in so hard for someone else, or you're working to build their stuff. But when it comes time to show up for yourself, you're just too tired. It feels like you're making excuses and you don't even respect and value yourself. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's something along the lines of what he's going to say. But yeah, bro, I've been dealing with that heavy for real. It's tough. It's real tough.
exhausted, and then you just essentially don't have any energy or motivation to do what you care about doing. But on the flip side, you just got done helping everyone else do what
Like I said, bro, we locked in, bro. Berto, we locked in.
they
Gang.
cared about doing. That's something that I genuinely am going through right now. And while I pride myself on being somebody that is very open to helping others, I pride myself on being somebody that people that I love can rely on. And I'm not necessarily saying that that's going to change, but there is a time and place where you do have to sit down and become more selfish. When somebody says you're selfish, I think there's a very negative stigma that comes with it.
No,
When you think of somebody that's
they say you only care about yourself. Well, that's not true. If you're being selfish, or in the right way that you should be being selfish, you should be prioritizing yourself over others. That doesn't mean you don't care about them, but you're putting yourself first. Because if you don't put yourself first, nobody will. Therefore, you're teaching people to walk all over you. Let me cook. You know what I'm saying? Let me cook, bro. You feel me? I be knowing what I'm talking about, bro. You know what I'm saying? It just take a little minute for me to get there. I'm real scatterbrained and I stutter a lot. But yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying?
you think of people that pretty much don't care about anyone other than themselves. Right?
Yep.
Hence the name, selfish. But I do want to point something out when you think of those people. It's not in every case, but there are a lot of cases where the more selfish you are as a person, those people tend to have more success.
Yep.
Those people tend to have a little bit more going on for themselves. And while I do 100% believe that aligning myself with qualities that are harming other people is not somewhere I want to be, if you have a more mature outlook on studying these type of individuals, you will start to appreciate qualities of somebody that's able to say no. Somebody that's able to prioritize themselves.
Yep.
So that they can strive and thrive in the things that they care for.
Yeah, bro.
And what I think is very important about that is,
I'm gonna let you get to that in a second, brother, but I just got something I need to say real quick. Right? I feel like he said, the important thing is being able to say no sometimes. Don't let people walk all over you. If you got boundaries, let them be known. Say no when you don't want to do something. And I'm guilty of this as well, bro. I need to preach. I need to practice what I preach. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got people telling me, oh, you should do this. And I'm like, oh, yeah, maybe. But I don't outright say no, so they keep trying. And then I get upset. But at the end of the day, I can't really get upset at anyone but myself because I haven't let that boundary be known. Right? For example, when I'm in the gym, my friends, it's a meme that, you feel me? Like, I be having NPC dialogues in the gym. I'd just be talking to everybody in that joint. It didn't even start out that way. When I came to that gym, I was quiet. I kept my head down, didn't talk to nobody else. But just this one nigga, bro. The one nigga that was friendly with everybody, I befriended him. So therefore, by extension, now everybody in that hole know my name. Everybody talking about, yo, what's good, Chris? How you doing, man? Whole time, I don't want to talk to these niggas, bro. I don't want to talk to these niggas. I don't have nothing to say. Maybe that's a character flaw on my part. Maybe I need to be more social and welcoming and friendly, but I don't want to. I don't want to, bro. Get off my back. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it gets to the point where I'm talking to these people. Even if I don't want to go up to them, if they're in the vicinity, I'll go up to them because I'm like, oh, what if they think I don't like them because I don't go up to them? And when we're in the combos, I don't want to cut it off because I don't want to feel like it's rude for me to be like, oh yeah, I don't want to talk to you no more. I'm gonna get back to my shit. But at the end of the day, the only one suffering from that, truly, because you don't know what people think when you do things like that. And truly, it's not your responsibility to think about that. The way they take it is up to them. It's not you. Say what you think, speak your mind. And how they take it is up to them, like we said. But yeah, bro, I be feeling like, I don't know, when I say that, you know what I mean? When I don't say what I want to say and cut the convos off when I need to or want to, the only one suffer from that is me, because I get mad, irritated from dragging on the convo. We looking at each other in the eyes for longer than we need to, awkward moments. And I'm just spending way more time in the gym than I want to, bro. I be in that hole. Lately, I've been doing good. But back in the day, when I was in prime chatterbox era, prime yap session, you know what I'm saying? I would be in that hole for 3 to 4 hours daily, bro. And that's bad. There's no reason to be doing that because I can't do this or any of the other things I want to do, right? So sometimes you just got to put your foot down for real, like he said. Yeah.
How can you give your all to someone that you care about when you don't even have anything figured out for yourself? I truly think that there is a balance that everyone should try to find where they need to be a little bit more selfish. Even within myself, I really do pride myself in being somebody that my loved ones, my friends, my siblings, and my parents can rely on as, yo, I know when I hit up Berto, he's going to be there for me. He's going to get it done. He's going to help me out. And that's a dope feeling, man. I think one of the best feelings in the world is knowing that you were able to make somebody's situation, life, or moment just a little bit better. And I've been that person for a lot of people in my life. But while I take full responsibility for the shortcomings that I've had to deal with, I also have come to the realization that when I look around, I've done so much for others that wouldn't do the same for me. I'm not going to say any names, but just people that I genuinely felt were family or just somebody I cared about. I just put it all on the line for them. I'm losing sleep trying to solve their problems. And then
That's crazy.
When I'm going through some of the darkest, rough patches in my life,
They don't show love.
My hands out, help! And, I look around and
everybody scratching their head. Praying for you, bro. Man, hope you figure that out, bro. I'm thinking about you, man. I'll be, you know what I'm saying? I'll be praying for you, all that shit. Help me, bro. Please help me. All I've done for you, you can't do it back, bro. That's crazy.
What I will say is, that's okay. When I do things for people, I don't expect anything in return. Everything that I've ever given or have done for others has always been out of the kindness of my own heart. Or at the very least, and if there was any benefit for me to receive from doing whatever it is, I've always made it very clear about what my intentions are. So if that's quite all right. If people don't want to have my back, I've had theirs, then so be it. But what I do think an adjustment that needs to be made is I need to start prioritizing myself. I need to start prioritizing the things that I want to get done first. I need to start prioritizing my own mental health. I need to start prioritizing the things that make me happy, doing the things that I want to do. Because people will step on you if you let them. People that love and care for you will take advantage of you if you let them. People will literally disrespect you to your face.
If you let them.
All the love and care in the world, if you let them. And a lot of things can be solved by just clear communication, clear boundaries, clear intent.
Because there becomes an understanding that you're reaching a certain point of life that niggas just not built like you, bro. And I say that, it's funny, it probably takes your mind a certain place to cockiness and arrogance and stuff like that. But niggas ain't built like me. They don't got the same consideration I have, the same manners, the same thought processes. Some niggas just dumb as shit. I'll be honest, bro. And they need you to communicate whatever it is to them for them to get that. You might got to remind them a few times. But yeah, bro, if you don't say nothing and you just have things that bother you that other people do, and you keep it bottled up, it feels good in the moment to avoid the confrontation. But if they keep doing it, you're going to snap one day and it's going to be way worse than if you just was like, hey, bro, I don't really like this. Stop doing that, bro, for real. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, sometimes a little bit of conflict is needed to avoid a bigger explosion. You know what I mean? Indeed. I feel like I'm really spitting today, bro, for real. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, put your foot down. Don't let people walk all over you, man.
Hey, I'm focused on me right now. No, I'll get to that later. Hey, I can't do that right now. And these are things that I genuinely want to start implementing more into my life. Not to be an asshole, not to become a selfish person,
Yeah,
but to be more selfish for my own mental health.
ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
Development as a person. There's only so much you can do. There's only 24 hours in a day. Life is like a battery. Let's just say this is a battery. It might look more like a burrito, but
It'll look like a
battery,
burger, man.
And every time you do something, that battery is going down. It's going down. It's starting to get depleted. And if by the time you get to the things that you want to do, you only got 5-10% left of energy, man, you're not going to give it your best shot.
Yep.
So that's really what's been pondering on my mind a lot as of late. And there's just so much going on, a lot of changes, a lot of just things that I've been battling. But I do think things will get a lot better once I start to put myself first more. And I made this video, one, to vent, but two, to encourage anybody that may be feeling this way, maybe that might just be feeling a little bit underappreciated, might just be feeling like, hey, why me? That's a very dangerous place to be in when you're looking around and painting yourself as the victim and always looking like, why is their situation better than mine? Comparison is the thief of joy. That's always been the case, but you don't have to compare. You just need to make adjustments and really start to self-reflect on why you're getting the results that have become your reality. And a lot of times it's just, you're not putting yourself first. You're putting other people's satisfaction above your own.
Yep.
And there's a time and place for that. The message today is not to become someone that your loved ones can't rely on. But I guarantee, if you put that same energy, effort, and passion
Into yourself.
that you are exerting for everyone else into yourself, you now will have the ability to empower yourself to be the best version of yourself that will be able to empower the people you say you love and care about.
Where you at, Birdo?
WVid, man. For real. Shout out my nigga Birdo once again, bro. This man, he really be inspiring me, bro, for real. You know what I'm saying? It's a nigga who don't give up and he just do what he need to do, for real. So I appreciate that, man. Like he said, don't let people walk all over you. I feel like a lot of it comes from, as we said, letting people down. You know what I'm saying? Conflict. But sometimes all of them is necessary. They're necessary evils so that you can be happy and not be drained. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta say no, bro. You feel me? Because if you live for others' satisfaction, you're not living for yourself. You feel me? So yeah, that's the message of today's video. If you got some that you would like to share along them lines, make sure to comment. Also like the video and subscribe. Appreciate y'all watching. I'm gonna get up out of here. Love y'all. Peace.